With just-in-time manufacturing, jobs are generated by MRP within a short-term master schedule, where top-level jobs are aligned with sales order required dates. Shop control is used to execute the job schedule so that customer orders get shipped on time. Shop control begins with the job release process. A job cannot physically be started until all its subassemblies and materials are available and are not allocated to other jobs. Here in the Release Job screen, we are looking at new status jobs that have not yet been released to production. Whenever the screen is launched, a batch process allocates stock on hand of subassemblies and materials to jobs in planned start date order. When Available is indicated in the Material field, the job can safely be released to production without any risk of material shortages. When Shortage is indicated, however, job release must be delayed because materials are not fully allocated. You can drill down to the Material Allocation Inquiry to see which components are short, which may be due to a late inbound PO or late subassembly job. When a job gets released later than planned, the job is given a new finish date relative to its actual release date. This makes job scheduling self-adjusting without any need for manual intervention. Whenever a set of jobs is released, you are prompted to print job travelers. Job travelers provide workers on the shop floor with complete process documentation. The Work Center Schedule screen prioritizes shop activities and enables real-time material and labor updating to dramatically boost shop productivity. All your work centers are displayed on this tab. Queue days represent the actual backlog in the work center and can help you identify bottleneck areas in the shop that need manpower or machine deployment. Within each work center, job sequences in progress are listed first, followed by sequences waiting to be performed, which are listed in job priority order so that jobs trending behind schedule move to the front of the line to reduce waiting time. The Material field indicates when materials are needed, which can be issued just in time before the sequence is started. Click the Material icon to launch the Job Issue screen. One click of the Prefill button issues all the components assigned to this routing sequence from primary storage locations. You can print a pick list or dispatch list to assist with gathering the items from storage locations. When a job sequence is finished, labor is updated to close out the sequence and to give ready status to the job's next sequence. Click the Labor icon to launch the Job Labor screen. Routing sequences are set up in advance for standard or actual labor hours processing. Here we are closing out a standard hours sequence. You simply click the Prefill button to fill in the completed quantity, then click Update to process the transaction. Here we are closing out an actual hours sequence. First, we select the worker. The total actual hours are entered in this field. You can click the Prefill button to fill in the completed quantity, then click Update to process the transaction. Updating labor in real time as sequences get closed is the key element to shop control because it updates work center queues and job priority calculations and provides real-time job tracking and labor costing. Job sequences can also be performed by outside subcontractors. POs for subcontract services, such as painting, plating, and heat treating, are generated just in time in the job subcontracting screen. Ready status indicates that the job sequence is ready for processing. The Material field indicates that materials are required to accompany the subcontract purchase order. Click the Material icon to launch the Job Issue screen. Here we see the material that must be sent out to the subcontractor. Click the Prefill button to issue the material. Here we see that the material has been issued. To generate the purchase order, select the Convert checkbox, Then click the Convert and Print button. Here we see the printed PO. The PO and accompanying materials are then sent to the subcontractor. When the processed items come back from the subcontractor, they are received in the PO receipt screen. The PO receiving process closes out the sequence and updates the job cost. Finished job output items are received to inventory in the job receipt screen, where they are then available for issuing to higher level jobs or being picked for sales orders. These green status indicators at the top of the screen inform you that material, labor, and subcontract services were all fully processed. The receipt quantity is entered here, and the program calculates the unit cost based on actual job costs or the estimated job cost. See the product costing overview video for details. Jobs in progress are monitored in the job schedule screen to adjust job finish dates and assess dependent sales orders. Here we are looking at all jobs in progress. You can limit the demand type here in the upper panel to CTO and sales order demand, to limit the display to jobs that directly affect sales orders. The job finish date was established when the job was released to production, but can be changed here to reflect your expectation of when the job will actually be finished. You can click the clock icon to view this inquiry, which shows you which sequences have been completed and which ones have yet to be finished. A visible icon in the Dependencies field indicates that the job is expected to be finished late relative to dependent sales order required dates. Click the icon to get a listing of affected sales orders, in which case you may wish to contact customers and let them know when their orders are expected to ship. The job inquiry provides complete details on any job in progress. Sequence status details are displayed on this tab, and job costs are displayed on this tab. A complete set of data views enables you to assess closed jobs and Workcenter and worker performance in a spreadsheet format. Here we are looking at the Closed Job Cost Summary data view. That concludes our overview of shop control. Using Workcenter queues to guide shop activities with real-time job updating can dramatically boost the productivity of your shop and ensure that customer orders get shipped on time.